know that you could actually buy homes on Amazon. Did you know that?
Yes.
I didn't know that. There's a freaking home.
I've never looked it up, but yes.
There's a home you can buy on Amazon for...
Okay, pero espérate. Is it like one of those tiny homes where you can smell everybody's farts?
No, es una casa en Boca en Coco Plum. Yes. Yes. No, it's a Coco Plum home, for $7,999.
Are we live? We're all right. Well, then we have started episode 364.
I have to get used to that.
Talking about Roger's hatred of road trips. As I sit here, she's back. She's back. She looks okay.
What does it say in her little?
She's
Bienvenidos. Oh, that's cute.
I think it says that she loves Taylor Swift. I don't know.
Of course, the album came out.
Yeah.
Oh, the one from last week.
La vida de un showgirl.
La vida de un showgirl.
Yeah.
The one from last week, I forget her name. She was very nice too. She's not back. What was it? Luneski?
No, Luneski.
Luneski?
Yes, Luneski. Yeah.
She was sweet though.
She was, but you know what? I think that I don't know what happened, pero la vi cogiendo when she left. So maybe like
¿Cómo que cogiendo?
Yeah, I think she twisted her ankle. So like maybe
cogiendo. That's something else.
Not for me.
For Mexicans, that means
not for me.
Having sex.
Yes.
So
for us, coger doesn't mean anything to Cubans. So it actually just means to grab, which I guess means the same thing.
I got in trouble for that. That's why I know.
Really?
Yeah, I got in trouble for that because I said cogiendo when I was doing a show called Sal y Pimienta, and it was a national show. So I said no porque te cogieron no sé qué. Oh my God! I'm like, what did I say wrong? And they told me you cannot say that. It means you're
stooping.
Correct. So, no, she wasn't cogiendo. She was cojeando.
Cojeando. Okay, first of all, I got the wrong word to begin with. But even if she was cogiendo, it doesn't mean anything to me.
It was, I think, when she was going down the stairs.
That's what it is. Yeah, she rolled her ankle. Yeah.
Yeah, but we hope she's, doing better.
She'll be fine. She's probably gonna be out of commission for like a couple weeks.
She'll be back.
She doesn't want to put pressure on the foot.
She'll be back.
Yeah, she will be back. Yes.
Every time that I see the show, because sometimes I listen to it, but there's something wrong with my car because like it tells me that I get a message saying that I have to take off the data, no sé qué. And sometimes I can listen to it and sometimes I can't. So when I'm watching at home on YouTube, I've told you this before. Your voice always sounds so good. Always.
I don't.
That's why now I'm very aware of my voice. Like I'm making sure that I'm talking because I'm like, but yours is always like this at that tone. So I am trying to learn.
I thank you for the acknowledgement, but I don't hear it. I hate my voice. I think most people do.
Yeah, but we've gone over this. I think you have a great voice. I told Darian that too.
Yeah, well, thank you. I just want to let everybody know that also I not only hear the compliments from you, but also the last couple of weeks I've been yawning.
Yes.
So I'm actually drinking. Usually this is water in the Café La Llave mug, but today it is actually Café La Llave. So I take the feedback. I figure out how to rectify things so as not to fall asleep.
Well, you still have to work on it because today I came and I sat next to you on the couch and you were yawning y se me pegó.
Well, that's why I went and I made the coffee.
Yeah, I've never drank coffee.
I know.
So
but it's okay.
I have nothing for like a picker up.
It's okay. We'll hook you up with cocaine next time. You'll be fine.
God, no.
It's Miami. It's the two ways people stay awake here: coffee or cocaine. That's it. It's just
for the record, Mama. No cocaine for me. No, thank you though. Se te agradece, pero no thank you.
We'll never let it be said I didn't try.
Namaste.
I didn't make the effort. Yes.
No cocaine for me.
Actually, I don't even have a Coke connection in Miami.
What?
I don't know who to get Coke from in Miami.
Okay, I think you're too old to start doing Coke. If you've never tried it, you're gonna be doing Coke. Okay, so you tried it. So you shouldn't be doing cocaine now at 40-something.
Oh, I've done it several times. I liked it. I did. I'm a hyper person. I enjoyed being awake. The only reason I don't do it now, or I wouldn't do it now, is because they cut it with other things, and I'm like, no. That's how you die of the fentanyl poisoning.
Ismael, doing cocaine at 46 is not the smartest thing. You wanted to do cocaine when you were younger? Okay, fine. Good for you. But a los 40 y pico to start,
There are celebrities who still do it and they're perfectly fine.
Oh my God, te estás loco pa' acá. What's wrong? What's wrong with you today? We started off wrong. We started off with him wanting to do cocaine.
No. We started off with you hating road trips and then we shifted to cocaine.
But I didn't know we were on.
Yes, that's fair. That's fair. Yes.
You know what I was doing this morning? I found the
You found the picture?
Yes, I found the picture. I took a picture of the picture. No, these are dresses.
All right. Wait, so you had the picture, like, you have it, like, printed at home, or you took a screenshot of the picture?
I took a screenshot.
Oh, okay.
Look.
All right.
That's see. On the 120th floor.
That's a nice picture.
Look what I have in my hand.
That is a nice.
I'll send that. I have two. I have that one and that one.
All right.
For those that are listening, it's a picture we've been talking about this picture of when I went to Hong Kong.
Reading the newspaper.
It wasn't like in Chinese. I didn't understand.
I mean, no, you actually, I know for a fact that you are a very big subscriber of the Hong Kong Times.
Yes.
That is your favorite periodical. You always check the stocks there.
And the
horoscope.
Yes, and that's what Ismail is looking at now.
Yeah.
It's basically me.
Yeah. I don't know if there's a way, Junior, if there's a way to like zoom in.
I can send it to you.
A picture from here.
I could send it to you.
It's going to look like ass, right? Yeah.
Te lo mando. Te lo mando después. So I was looking for that this morning, and it's a picture we keep talking about. That's on the okay. That hotel, I think I told you, it's the highest hotel, the tallest hotel in the world, because it starts on floor 106 and it goes up to 122nd. And I think we're like on floor 116. Sometimes you're like over the clouds. And when I saw that, I was like, oh my God, where's my cup? Where's my mug? Where's my white robe?
Like, I need to set the mood.
And then there's another one.
Dude, if I had stayed there, I would still be doing photo shoots there. Like,
I never got accustomed to the time. Porque son
what's the difference?
13 horas de diferencia.
Adelantado.
So literally, when it's 7 o'clock there at night, let's say he's trying to stay up, it's really 8 a.m. for you. You're like, you can't. So, whatever. But anyhow, how
long were you there?
I was there like 6 days.
Oh, okay. So yeah, it usually takes about like a day or so. Pa acostumbrarte al tiempo, so I could see how like 6 days, especially if you're like go.
Yeah, it was a good amount of time, but yeah, it takes you. I never got used to it.
Oh, okay.
6 hours I can do, but 13, it's very hard. But anyhow, how was your weekend?
My weekend was pretty good. I didn't do much. So yesterday, because we're recording this on Fake Friday, so this past Sunday, we had our pop-up at Beat Culture with big I was gonna say Big Little Lies, with Big Little Opinions.
Moving on up. Wow.
Little Big Opinions.
Little Big Opinions. Sorry guys, I got your name wrong.
Beat Culture, Pim Pam Pollo, you are ish.
Yes, thank you. Because Junior and I were talking earlier today, and he was like, "Oh, how did it go on Sunday?" And I was like, wait, when was Sunday again? Like, because we're recording on a day we aren't normal, so I'm just awful all around. And on Saturday, what did I do on Saturday?
I know you were working Sunday because I text Darian. I called him, he didn't answer because I was trying to see when his mom had his stents put in. It's really random because
it's about like 4 or 5 years ago, right?
No, it was actually, I was right. It was 7 years ago. Oh, wow. And we were talking about it because my mom thought she had a little bit of high blood pressure, but she doesn't, whatever. Although she had been on medication for 10 years and I don't think she needed it. But anyhow, we just found that out. And then Darian's mom, my aunt, comes in and then we're talking about it. And then I'm like, oh, because tú te monitoreas la presión. She's like, oh, no, yo no. Ever since that time that, they put a stent in, like I've never had because I'm scared. And I'm like, what do you mean you're scared? Wait. She's like, yeah, I'm scared, so I don't test it. I'm like, I call her mommy. Yeah. I'm like, mommy, but if you almost had a heart attack, like...
You have to.
And she's like, no, I don't do it because me da miedo. They gave me a machine to monitor it. And so I was like, mommy, you have to, like, if you almost had a heart attack, you need to monitor la presión. How can... He's like, no, I'm terrified of that. I'm like, okay, because you have post-traumatic stress from that, which I can understand. And then she's like, no, I don't do it. I'm like, that was like how long ago? Like, so I asked Darian, I called him and then he didn't answer. And then they're like, no, he's working. I'm like, okay. But he told me 2018, I think he said.
Wow. That's so funny though, where it's just like, she had a heart attack. So she had this whole situation and now she's like, no. I don't want to know if that's happening again.
Well, it was a pre, what is it? Like It wasn't a full hardcore or heart attack. Where it was just about to. That's why le pusieron the tuvieron que poner el stent. But it's funny because I told you right before our wedding, they told us that.
I remember.
Yeah, that was horrible.
I remember that whole
merengue. Basically, they told us that we're gonna have to do open heart surgery like a week before my wedding.
Yeah.
And then they're like, oh, two days later, oh, sorry, no, we made a mistake.
Oh yeah, mira que your aunt and your mom get misdiagnosed with things.
Thank God.
No, I know, pero digo, mira que we were talking about this not that long ago about your mom and her misdiagnosis with pancreatic cancer.
Yeah, they're like, oh yeah, you have a huge tumor, and most likely we're 99% sure that it's probably cancer, pancreatic cancer.
Yeah. And it turned out to be like
nothing.
No.
Yeah.
You know, it's like coño, que suerte la hermana.
Yeah, but thank God that everything's been negative.
Yeah, not good.
So you didn't do much. Well, you worked.
I worked on that Sunday, and I'm trying to think, what did I do Saturday? I feel like I did something, and I can't remember what it was. I went to the gym.
Not cocaine, I hope.
No, I didn't do cocaine.
Good.
No, because I took a nap.
Okay, you would have been, I guess, wired.
Yeah, I wouldn't have been able to take naps. No. What did I do? I know I went to the gym, but I feel like I did something else. Obviously, it was nothing. No. Oh, that's what it was. Because Jose's parents got a new bed, and so we went over there to help build it. That's what it was.
Exciting, though.
That's why that was top of my mind.
Fun.
That's why I was like, wait, I know I did something, but what did I do? And that's what it was. And then I went to the gym and the whole 9 yards.
But mine wasn't that exciting. I'm an unofficial party planner. So then every time any of my friends has a little gathering, an event, or a baby shower, or someone's birthday, that I'm the unofficial person to go and be on top of that.
Like organizar todo.
The project manager.
Oh, okay.
So this was a baby shower, and I'm like, I don't like baby showers, so it's not for me. But I was in charge of the decorating committee.
Is it because you don't like welcoming children into the world? I
love children. But I don't like the stupid little games that you play in a baby shower. Like, I take them out the toilet paper. No, I don't have time for that. No, not for me. But I did go over all the decorating things that we did, and I came up with the ideas and whatever. So we did that on Friday. Then on Saturday, I went to dinner with my friend Odalis Flores. We went to Doral Yards. Actually, we ended up going first to this place on 87th. It was an Indian food place, right? Mm-hmm. And then I'm the one that knows about the restaurants. So I didn't want to choose this time around. I'm just like, just pick a place by where you live and we'll go. Right. Anyhow, she didn't pick a place by where she lives. She picked one que quedaba por whatever, like Flagger y la 80 y pico. And when I get there, guess what? I don't know if it's happened to you. If I get to a place and there's no one in there, I'm not gonna go in. So there were two people, huge restaurant, probably 100 people. There were two tables. I'm like, hell no, I'm not going in. So we didn't.
What time was this?
Saturday, 8:30.
Okay. No, because that's a factor. If you show up at Tuesday at 2:00, that's one thing. No,
it's Saturday. It's funny because Dallas was like, "But look at what time it is." I'm like, "It's 8:30." Saturday. She's like, "Okay." So we ended up going to Doral Yards, and we had sushi. Have you seen it? It's like sushi rice, and in the middle there's crab and and it's got tuna on top. It's kind of like a burger.
Okay.
It was very good. And then we split that, and we also got a cheeseburger with fries, and then we got 2 drinks, and then we ended the night with this place que tiene helado con churro arriba. And,
yes, Santo Dulce.
Yes. So it was a light dinner, and that's it. And then yesterday I went to my parents, and then I went to Whole Foods and I ate. I always do that on Sunday nights. I ate really fattening food to get myself ready for the weekend. I mean, for the week.
To burn it off for the week.
So I don't have any temptation. So I had orange chicken. I had this very fattening chicken. And then I have this galletica that I know Eric hates because he kind of doesn't like when I compliment other cookies that are not like what he makes. He's always like, I'm like, this is one of the best cookies I've ever had. He's like, let me try it. So he tried it. He's like, it's okay. I'm like, no, it's not okay. It's delicious. So it has caramel and white chocolate and brown sugar.
I actually want to bring something up now that you said that, because now that we're talking about that, Eric doesn't like when you compliment other things that are not his. Recently, you said that if people were craving the ultimate Asian fried chicken sandwich, they should go to a place that's not Bim Pam Pollo. And so I'm just going to go ahead and put that out there.
Yeah, but you're not Asian.
You said Asian inspired.
But these people are from China.
I stand by my statement.
No. Don't get it twisted, brother. Okay. This is an Asian chicken place by Chinese people that I asked. Pim Pam Pollo has a Cuban bloodline. Okay. So don't start drama. Save the drama for your mama.
Okay, they're Chinese, you said?
Yeah, they are Chinese.
Okay, then that's fine.
Completely Chinese.
Okay.
And they have one in FIU and they have one there.
Then that's fine because our karage is Japanese inspired. So fine.
So where's this drama coming from?
I will let it. Nothing. I just needed content.
My God.
Thank you.
Anyhow, I think we've gotten to one of our favorite moments, right?
So we have to figure out now, though.
I got it. I know how much it is.
Okay.
It's 37.
37. So we're going to stick at 37.
Yeah, because we started at 22, 25, 32, 37.
Right, but what I mean is like there's going to get a point where we can't keep going because it's going to be like, you have 30 minutes to do, you know what I mean? Like,
but I don't think we're there yet.
No, I know.
I mean, if you want to take time away from our incredible producer, then that's on you. But we're just talking about seconds. So if you want to take time away from Junior,
seconds matter.
But I'm still good. I don't think we need to count.
Okay, so we're gonna do 37.
Yeah.
Okay.
Junior. By the way, my mom is a big fan of Junior.
Everyone's a big fan of Junior.
I was at the house yesterday. She's like, ay, a mí me encanta este muchacho. I'm like, Ismael. And she's like, no, yo conozco a Ismael. No, I'm talking about el de los espejuelitos. El de los espejuelitos. Ay, me cae tan bien. And I'm like, oh, he's actually a really nice guy. And Eric too. Eric's like, I love him. He's really nice. I like him. But I've said that before, but he's repeated it. But this is the first time that my mom's like, that she's like, oh no, I like him. And my dad's like, yo no escucho eso porque yo no entiendo inglés. I'm like, I was like, okay, no problem, Dad. It's okay. He's like, yo no entiendo, así que porque lo voy a ver si yo no lo entiendo. I'm like, okay. No problem.
I mean, we speak a lot of Spanglish. He might pick up certain things.
He's not into it.
He's
not into it. He only watches things from like Spain and
Antena 3.
Antena 3 and stuff on YouTube and, like whatever, cars and whatever. Okay. I'm sorry we're taking away from your time.
This is true.
Hold on. Okay, here we go.
All right. So is the camera
most awaited
ready?
Moment.
It's transitioned over to Junior. Okay.
Get ready for 37 seconds, Junior. In 3, 2, 1.
Friday, I went to my parents for dinner, and then I went live on my looping machine. I'm going to be making some beats and some music. It's going to be fun. Saturday, I took off to Jensen Beach to work with my dad. We stayed on the 13th floor of this building, and we survived, so everything's okay. We came back this morning. I'm picking up Steph from Wyoming from the airport. It was an incredible time. I've never done cocaine in my life. Shout out to Darian, and get well soon, David. He covered me last Thursday for un podcast, so just want to say get well soon. I love you guys. All right, and that's it for me.
Yeah. 36.
Wow.
36 seconds, sir.
Wow, he's a natural.
Thank you. And shout out to your mom. Y saludo a tu padre.
Silvia.
Porque aquí, shout out to Sylvia. Te quiero, Silvia. Un abrazo. Y a tu padre, en español, saludos, señor.
Aunque no nos ve ni nos escucha, pero no pasa nada.
No nos escucha, pero aquí estamos todavía hablando y mandando saludos y cariño para
your
allá.
Mom will now be like, ay, te saludaron, te mencionaron. Yeah.
And of course, bonjour, Monsieur Eric, and bonsoir from Cultura Media House.
Wow.
That's it.
He has all bases covered.
And this is why people love Junior.
Wow. Not everyone can be like that.
It's true.
Not everyone can be like that. Coño, you had said something that I was going to say something, and then I forgot what it was. Se me fue. Here we go again with the lapses.
13th floor of the building that I stayed at, perhaps?
He said he survived. He said
I don't know. That's why
Steph was in Wyoming.
That's why I always interrupt.
Jensen Beach.
No, se me fue.
Someone covered for him who was injured.
No, se me fue. Oh, well, maybe it'll come back. And if not, it's okay.
It was not meant to be. If it doesn't come back, it was not meant to be.
But coño, again, a jam-packed weekend.
Yeah, well, that's how Junior does it. Jamming with Junior.
Yeah.
Wait, so you said you're making music también now?
Yeah, I mean, I always DJ'd a little bit, but this is a looping machine. It's called a Boss RC MK2 looping machine.
What's a looping machine?
It kind of looks like this podcast machine that we use here. And what I'll do is I'll make beats with myself, like literally,
like boom, boom.
Ishmael was just yawning.
I was burping.
I would use Ish's yawn or burp, and then loop that, and then make a song from it.
Okay. Como que te lo repite. It's like a loop.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And guitarists use it as like a loop pedal.
Okay.
And then I was doing that, going live on Instagram and Twitch. And any other question there?
No. Thank you.
No, that was it.
I was
like, no, honestly, I thought you were maybe creating, music for your 2-man show that is coming up on October 18th here at Cultura Media House.
Well, I don't want to give away any secrets about any of what's going to be happening at the show, but I can say that tickets are officially on sale.
Okay, and how can they find tickets?
And they can find it on casacultura.com. And under there, they will see Random Fun Time with Randy and Junior. And if not, they can go on Instagram and find Random Fun Time with Randy and Junior, or find any of our Instagram handles, Rippy Pippy TV, Rando First Blood, Junior Alonzo 24, or J24.mpl. Thank you so much once again, and back to Ish. Here we go.
Or you can just DM us even through Instagram, and we'll put you in touch with how to get tickets as well.
I have a question. What is a Rippy Pippy TV? What is that?
That
Rippy
is
Pippy TV?
Randy Garcia's Instagram account.
Rippy Pippy?
Rippy Pippy TV.
Rippy Pippy?
Rippy
Pee-pee?
Pippy.
Like a pee-pee? Like a person's pee-pee? Or like when you pee-pee? Like a pee-pee?
Like Pippi Longstocking.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
You were putting the emphasis on the wrong syllable.
Pee-pee, okay. Okay, thank you. Just making sure. Okay. I have questions, so you can tell that I'm listening. Okay.
And we're laughing, and we're gonna learn too. So
what I liked is that you really were just like, wait.
Yeah, because I didn't understand what it was. Rippy Pippy.
You keep saying it.
Is that Rippy Pippy? Rippy Pippy?
Rippy Pippy.
Rippy Pippy.
Right.
Rippy Pippy.
Not Rippy Pippy.
Rippy Pippy?
Rippy Pippy.
Rippy Pippy.
Pippy, right.
Like Larsa Pipping? Like Pippy?
Like Pippa Larson, right? But
like Peppa Pig.
Like sure, yes.
Okay, thank you.
Yes. There's no peepees involved.
Okay. Estamos bien.
Are we?
I know. Not this time around.
No, I don't think we are. No, I don't think we are. All right. So there's no way to transition into this. So let's try. Let's give it a shot. So I actually saw something on the socials that I don't even remember who brought it up or how it came to my attention. But so Miami has won yet another dubious distinction of being the number one in something.
I hope it's not what I think it is. But go ahead.
Well, wait, what do you think it is?
Does it have to do with the beach?
I mean, it could.
Okay, no. Okay, man. No. Okay, no.
No. So we have become known as the capital of BBLs.
Fantastic. Well, I mean, I think that's a given.
It's not a bad thing. It's not the worst thing to be known for.
It's everywhere you go.
Yes, for those of you who don't know, that's Brazilian butt lift.
Yeah, it's a fake butt. Like basically they pump all the fat out of your body everywhere they can find body, and they pump it in your butt.
So it's still you.
I think it's
still your body. I mean,
it's your butt, yeah.
And it's your own fat.
Yeah, I'm not surprised by that because everywhere that I go, I see it.
Oh, it's all over the place. All these clínicas, these med spa clinics.
You can see the ones that are done nicely. Well, the ones that que están bien hecho, you can tell, first of all.
That's true.
But then you can always see the ones that are like la cinturita, and they still have la faja on, and they have this huge, humongous butt. Que les lucen tan mal. Entonces cuando se los hacen mal hecho.
It's all like deformado. Like it's like bumpy.
Or just or estas, no sé, what are they called? Cinturitas de avispa.
Yeah.
But then, it's like, but I really, I've noticed that there's people are now kind of going away from that. Like when you
really,
when you see, for example, the Kardashians, right? And you see someone like Khloe. Mm-hmm. Khloe removed some of her butt. And Kim removed some of her butt too. Because if you notice the pictures from before, estaban deformada. And now, they started. So I guess there's a movement now towards the more natural.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of celebrities I have seen are saying like, oh yeah, they're having their fillers removed and things like that because surprise, you mean putting foreign shit into your body is going to have an effect on your physiological state 20 years down the line? Who knew?
Stand by and careful because I've had a lot of fillers in my face. Yeah. I
thought you always look the same, so I don't.
But because yo lo he hecho poquito a poco.
Okay.
It's been a year. I'm a virgin now. I'm natural. I have nothing on my face.
Born again, anyway.
As you can tell, I can move everything. You see, todo. No, but since I would say maybe 40, I've been doing fillers. But fillers I would only do like every couple years, and you could never tell because I just I had they call it. What is this one called? The parenthesis lines que le llamaban acá, and I had them very pronounced, right? Without even moving or anything, it was like, so I had them filled a little, and then, well, now you can tell because I have some bags under my eyes. I will put a little bit here too, but I believe everything in moderation. But yeah, I've been doing it for many years. I've been doing it to the point, like with Botox, that my doctor told me that I should take a break because tenía como las tuberías tupidas. Because I had done Botox for so long that like I would do Botox and then you couldn't tell.
You were more poison than face?
Yes. Although you couldn't tell.
No,
I know. You
You
could always tell like right when you do it because las cejas se te ponían así.
Well,
I hated it.
When I say I never noticed is it's from because again, yes, if I had seen you like an hour after you did it, I'd probably be like, also I'm really bad at that. But I'd be like, oh, something's
it was this. I would hate it. I would do an interview and it was like,
but I never felt like you got like una exageración of like,
I don't feel I ever did either. It was always in moderation.
Yeah. Like you always look like you.
Yeah. I think it always looked like me. I mean, in some pictures I can tell that I was like, oh shoot, here we go. Or I would do an interview or like my producer would be like, oye, Roya, se te fue la mano. Because it's like, I'll be reacting and it was like,
but I'm really happy.
But I believe in all of that, and I believe in well, I got all my friends to go to the same doctor that I would go, Dr. Acra, in the Gables. So I got
not a paid promotion.
I'm not getting paid for anything. I should.
I know. Like
it would be nice. It would be nice to get paid for something.
At least get some freebies.
So I've sent all my friends there, and the one thing that I swear by are all the lasers. The lasers are game changers. But they're expensive.
I listen, to each their own. You do what you want to do, and who am I to judge? But I can't get over the thought of literally you're putting botulism into your body on purpose.
It's amazing.
Willingly. I can't get over the fact that you're basically putting something poisonous into your body for vanity purposes. I'm sorry. That's me.
No.
That's me. I can't get past that moment.
No.
I just can't get past that.
I don't know if I told you this already because maybe I'm just repeating myself. Maybe I'm not. But did I share with you guys that I saw this story that Vogue magazine did, that they followed a pair of twins for 10 years?
This doesn't sound familiar.
Okay. I'm glad que no me estoy repitiendo because Eric always tells me I'm repeating myself. Anyhow, so it was a pair of twins that they followed them for 10 years, and Vogue magazine did a story on it where they got one that was basically doing Botox for 10 years and another one who wasn't.
Okay.
And when you saw the difference after the 10 years between one and the other, it was impressive. It was significant because what does Botox do? It stops you from making an expression. So if I'm like this for 10 years, I'm going to get the wrinkles. But if I can't do that for 10 years because every 4 months I'm doing Botox, I'm not going to form a wrinkle.
Right.
If I can, if I don't get these because so to me, when I saw that, I was like, wow, I think it's, it is preventative. If you use it enough, it will be preventative. So for me, it's helped me, and I'm very white, very fair skin. So it helps me now. I mean, I need it all. Now I need the Botox, I need the filler, and I need the
I don't know.
The Botox, the filler, and the lasers.
When did we become so big about like, you know what? I don't want any expression to be shown on my face. Like that's it part of it makes me a little sad that that's where we are now, and that's something that people want to aspire to. It's like, because you were saying, you don't have this and that. I'm like, but that just shows that you've lived. That shows that you. I don't know. To me, maybe I'm being hippy dippy about it.
Yeah,
but
I don't need a railroad track on my forehead to show people that I've lived. It's like, I don't mind. Like when I would do Botox, you could still see my lines. You know, it was just a little bit less. I wasn't transformed into a different person. I think it just smoothed out some things that I had some issues with.
Like, I will say, I mean, you're probably gonna disagree, and I'm not trying to llamar la atención, but I'm sitting here and I can, I can see some, lines on your forehead, and I can see things.
I'm nothing
Right
now,
but you look fantastic.
Well, thank you.
Is what I'm saying. Like, you look fantastic. You look like you look normal. You look like a human being. You look like to me. This is fantastic. This is great.
Thank you, but also let me remind you, I've been doing all this for like 20 years. I've been doing Botox since I was 30. I was doing fillers since I was like 35, 40. I've been doing lasers for like 10 years. So I think it's like a workout for your face. So I think because of that, maybe my face looks a little bit better than the average 50, how old am I? 52-year-old?
I don't know.
No, because my birthday's next month. So sometimes I forget. But sometimes I look at it and I'm like, damn, I'm bad. Depending on the light, like I go in my bathroom and I'm like, Lord Jesus.
No, that's
and then
lighting.
I go to the living room and I'm like, okay, I just had a mini lift.
Like I tell people, I'm like, if you don't know your angles and your lighting, I can't help you take a good photograph.
I know my angles. The only request I had when I was filling in, it was like, oh my God, I was like, I hope I don't sound pesado. I told him, I'm like, can I please sit on this side? And then whoever doesn't understand that will be like, oh my God, que este tipo es un come, you know what? But no, like, you know your angles, you know your face.
Oh, absolutely.
Lighting,
Yeah. Yes, which by the way, it's actually funny. I ran into Seth yesterday, and I ran into him at a bakery, and he was
said something bad about me again.
He didn't say something bad about you, but he did mention you, and he did say, you know what? He's like, I think Roger should do like I think it might have been Marcela, not Seth actually. They should do a line of T-shirts that says Pesadito Energy. Listen, monetize it.
So
monetize it.
A backhanded compliment.
Why not? But no. If you own it and you're owning it, right?
But that would imply that I do have a lot of Pesadito energy. Do I have a lot of Pesadito energy? I have to reflect again, go inwards. And Junior, do I have a lot of Pesadito energy?
You have great energy.
Thank you.
I love your energy.
Thank you.
The only time I think you have Pesadito energy is literally if you say, this is Pesadito energy.
But that's the thing. I think there are certain things.
But naturally, you don't have Pesadito energy. No,
but there are certain things that you have Pesadito energy about.
Give me an example.
Or that can come across. Let me rephrase that. Can come across as Pesadito energy.
Give me one example.
Or the start of this episode with the road trip. That can come across as like, so much in a car. That can come across as Pesadito energy. There are other people who share your opinion. I'm not saying that they don't. But little things like that.
But why would that be pesado? Just a preference. Like, I don't like being stuck in a freaking car or a truck or a van or whatever, or a plane. Well, plane, I don't mind. Well, plane, I still mind.
But how are you going to get anywhere? Teleport?
Well, I'm going to Europe. It's like, was that Pesadito energy there?
There you go. See? See?
I mean, there's a difference. You're stuck 8 hours on a car to go to Mississippi. Nothing wrong with Mississippi. We love our listeners in Mississippi. But I mean, o montate en un avión and you land in Paris. Come on.
And there's why the T-shirt should exist. That's, again.
I want to encounter one time, and I'm sorry that.
But I say it lovingly.
No.
I think you own it.
No. But from Seth, he always. I want to see the day where Seth sees me and he tells me something cute.
You know what?
When he did give me some of his sauce. So
Here's the thing. That's not Seth's love language.
No.
Seth's love language is when he stops tirándote little puitas and things like that. That's when he doesn't like you. Well, so until that day happens, you're in his graces.
Regardless of the bullying, I still love Seth.
The bullying, wow, that escalated.
I love Seth. He's always been cute with me. Medida, pero bueno.
We love Burger Beast and Mrs. Burger Beast on this show.
I wanted to talk about something, if it's okay.
But no, I brought you on here just to be quiet for.
But this one's like, it's going to be like a buzzkill. So I don't know, because I want to balance it.
Okay, but bring it. We were just talking about Brazilian butt lifts. So, I mean, we're going to have
cocaine.
So we're going to have to go the other side of the pendulum here.
Lord Jesus, here we go. Okay, hold on, because I want to make sure I get my information right. Yes. Yes. I was seeing this.
I love your rakatas, by the way.
Okay. This really upset me. This is, I'm sure you're familiar with it. Maybe you guys saw it too. The fact what they're doing, or what they did on the beach, on Ocean and 12, how they removed the crosswalk with a gay.
Oh, the Pride crosswalk.
The Pride.
Yeah, they're doing that
crosswalk.
all over Florida. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and the commissioners were saying that it came on. I mean, they knew what was going to happen, but they didn't tell them exactly when. So on Sunday, they came with a huge team.
Oh, so this just happened?
Oh, it just happened on Sunday. They removed everything. And I was like, ¿cuál es la necesidad of doing that? You know, that's, you know, empowering for many people. It's a symbol of resilience for many in the, you know, community. So what is the purpose of that? So I'm like, let me go a little bit deeper and try for people who maybe you want to explain what it is.
Yeah. So basically what's been happening here in Florida is they have been going across the state, and the state, I guess the Department of Transportation in each respective city.
That's what it is.
Has been given the ordinance to go in and paint over any crosswalks that have basically been painted in the Pride flag colors. So the most famous example of when that happened was one of the first probably was, if not right in front of where Pulse nightclub is, for those of you who are familiar with it, in Orlando, that was the site of a domestic terrorist act massacre. Several people were lost. It was about 10 years ago now. It was a while ago. It was a bit ago.
I think it was 2017.
Thank you.
I think so.
Yeah. And so the crosswalk there, you know, was painted in Pride colors, again, as a show of solidarity. And it's in front of a place where so many lost their lives. And it was, you know, it's a nice little memorial of sorts. Overnight, they painted it back to just like, you know, the white crosswalk. And some people in the community went like 2 days later or something with like chalk and like colored it back in. And then the state went back again and painted over it again. And then they went back. So it's like this little pissing match. And so now it's made its way down here. Because by the way, that's a great use of my tax money.
Oh, and there were, I don't know how many people were there doing that. So a lot of the reporters were asking how much did it actually cost to do this. And they haven't gotten back to them.
They never will.
But supposedly they do it because...
It's for safety reasons,
right,
quote unquote.
They want to remove government art used for, I wrote it down, for social, political, or ideological messages for anything that has to do with state funding. So then if they wouldn't remove it, then they would take away the state funding. Like, who is it? I mean,
it's not hurting anybody. And honestly, it's more of I can do it. I'm doing it because I can.
Because I can.
Not because, you know, again, even past that, they were saying, well, you know, it's for safety reasons. And I'm like, I haven't seen like these, you know, pileups happening across all these.
Yeah, I could confuse people.
Oh no. What, am I going to Asgard now over the rainbow?
What's on the bottom?
Is Judy Garland here?
Yeah,
like I don't understand what it is. But you know what? Listen, I understand from a local perspective to the local government, you know, I'll use Wilton as the example. You know, Wilton Manors, for those of you who aren't familiar down here, it's a neighborhood in Broward County. And, you know, one of the things that I remember when all of these changes were happening was, you know, they really were trying to comply as much as possible with many of the directives. Mm-hmm. Because their thinking was something along the lines of, if we don't do it, they will have us replaced. And then you're going to have people overseeing these elements of government who are outsiders, who are not part of the community, who do not care. And so it's like, let's figure out a way to thread the line and comply with certain things. You know what I mean? Because
they're not left with any options. I mean, you kind of have to comply.
You do. They could say, no, we're not going to do it. Great. But then they pull you out, right. And then estamos peor.
So, I mean, they pull your funding.
Right.
So it's a catch-22.
Right. I mean, I'm just glad that they're spending money on that instead of ensuring, you know, that car insurance doesn't go up. Looking at things like rising tide, the unaffordability of rent in these big markets, the constant gap between minimum wage and what things cost. But I mean, I'm glad they're prioritizing.
Yes.
I'm really glad they're prioritizing. Yes.
Yeah, it got me going when I saw it. I was looking for some of the things to, you know, for the show. And I was like, what? And I'm like, and the only thing that came to mind was like, ¿a quién le molesta? It's harming who? The problem is that there's probably two people que le molesta and they're very loud and so they're getting their way. That's, I mean, ultimately at the end of the day, because one of the things that I found is, generally speaking, and again, what you see, and you might be familiar with this having come from, you know, the world of news, what you see on the news or what you see on social media or what you know, the people who get, what the algorithm puts in front of you is whoever's the loudest. Usually. And
the reality of it is that the people who are the loudest are the people who are all the way over here and the people who are all the way over here. The people here in the middle aren't loud because they have other things to do. You know what I mean? Like either they don't care or it doesn't bother them, or even if it bothers them, they're like, you know what? I'm working 4 jobs to put money on the table. I don't have time to go out and, protest X, Y, and Z. So I think we forget, and this is me kind of holding on to a shred of hope. The majority of people are much more aligned in who cares than you would be led to believe based on what you see pumped into our algorithms every day.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think there's a small percentage that are really going to be bothered by it, and the rest are not even going to know about it.
Yeah.
And that's why all these things keep happening. Misinformation, people not being informed, people not reading about it, people not knowing. And the majority of the people are going to pass by there one day and be like, oh my God, what happened?
If at all.
If at all.
If at all. Yeah, and another thing to think about, and this is something that I really think of, removing everything out of the equation. Let's really stop and think about Miami Beach specifically is made up of tourism. And the majority of the tourists that do wind up in Miami Beach are there to party and to have fun and spend. And the people who go there and party and spend money, it's not the family of 4 from the Midwest who is necessarily church going, etc. There's nothing wrong with that.
Especially on Ocean and 12.
Those are right. Those are not the people that are going to South Beach, right? Ma and Pa and the 2 kids are not going to South Beach to party it up at, I don't even know what the clubs are anymore, but or wherever, No, I'm saying, but I'm broadening the scope, right? So it's one of those things where it's like, if you are dependent upon revenue from tourists, it would behoove you to not do things that make you seem as if though you are telling certain pockets of tourists don't come, particularly when certain pockets of tourists tend to have more disposable income and can pump more into the economy.
Yeah, it's the underlying message that you're sending of, it's not of, what's the opposite of inclusivity? Of
discrimination, I guess. I don't know. I mean, yeah, no, it's not discrimination, but like, yeah, it's the opposite of inclusive. Yeah. It's not exclusive, but it's.
Yeah, I don't know why I can put into words what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
But basically, that's not the message that it sends out for people that are coming here. Because I mean,
and we don't have car factories here, so
there's a lot, in the gay community that are going to come here and say, wait a second, why is the city? They're not maybe too in tune with what's going on with the laws of the state or anything. And why is this happening? Why are they eliminating? You don't have to go very deep. Why are they eliminating a symbol of pride for that community? What's happening?
Yeah.
I don't think it sends a good message for those who are not from here. But anyhow, I saw that this morning and it really bothered me. It bothered me. So I wanted to bring it up.
I wanted to make a clarification.
Yes.
The Pulse tragedy was in June of 2016.
2016,
so not 2017. So it's going to be
10 years next
10
year.
years next June. So.
Wow.
June 2016. Wow.
Yeah, I know it was right before the Tonys. That's how I always remember that it was in June.
And how many people died? Was it over a dozen or
20 people died?
49
died.
Wow. 49 and 68. 68 wounded. 49 passed.
Wow.
That's crazy. I don't know how we're going to transition now to.
I don't know how we're going to transition either.
You see, I had to I know that topic is not a fun one, but I think it's also important to talk about things that impact the community and
and again, it there's something to be said for, right now it's the Pride crosswalk, right? But theoretically, tomorrow it could be, some type of mural that's on a street somewhere about Cuba. Because what they're saying is that it can't have political blah blah, right? So it's one of those things where it's like, I understand that right now tal vez no te están pisando el gallo a ti, pero that doesn't mean that it can't happen.
Well, what some of the commissioners did was that they put right on the other side of the crosswalk, they put like an arch with all gay flags.
Yeah, I mean, listen.
So I don't know if that's going to confuse drivers now that they're going to be like, oh my God, there's a flag there. I don't know whether to make a left. Well, all they can do is turn one direction and now they're heading to the water. But anyhow, so that was the end of the story, that basically they put an arch with the gay flag. So it's not on the bottom. It's not on the street, but now on the street, it's all these gay flags coming down. And I think they want to keep those bricks to try and turn it into some kind of art. and not do away with them somehow. So they're gonna try to, I don't know, reinvent them somehow, give them new light.
Listen,
new life.
art has always been at the forefront of protest, whether it's visual, music, comedy, film, books. It's always been, at the forefront of just movements. Have always started with art in some way, shape, or form. Yep.
Okay, there's my deep moment of the day.
Well, thank you for that. See, now I'm going through my list of things, and I'm like, what do I find here? What do I pull out of here that's kind of like a little lighter, but
you could do it.
I know I can. Just I think there's no way to transition out of it. That's the problem. So I'm just gonna go in 100%. So have you heard of the show Are You My First?
No.
Okay, I love how you did that doing this. he nodded at me and he's like, no. Okay, got it. You got it. So
Are You My First?
Are You My First? Yes. What do you think it is?
Well, like the first sexual experience.
Ding, ding, ding. All right. So Are You My First is a show that features a group of virgin singles who are gathered at this point, I think it's already ended, but are gathered at a tropical resort to find love and explore intimate connections without judgment. Through romantic dates and challenges, they navigate relationships while searching for their perfect match.
Oh my God, I want to watch that. Where is it? I want to. Are You My First?
Like, let's see, where did it run? I can't see now where it ran, but maybe it was on. Was it on Hulu? No.
Are You My First?
Yep, it's on Hulu.
Okay, I have Hulu.
It's on Hulu, yeah.
And Disney Plus.
And Disney Plus, because nothing says Walt Disney World like virgins.
Are You My First?
Like virgins dating. Are You My First? Yeah. So, I mean, ultimately, the whole shtick of the show is that, all these people are virgins and they're looking to potentially match up with someone who will be their first sexual experience. I mean, and that's not explicitly it, but it's someone who they feel connected enough to that would be their first person they have sex with.
But on both ends? But both.
I'm not asking how they're doing it, Roger.
No, Chico. No, not like that. No. I meant on both ends. Oh my God.
That's a different show of Are You My First?
No, I meant on both ends, meaning are both of them virgins? Not if they're virgins on both ends.
Yes, everyone on the show, I'm assuming except for the crew and the hosts are virgins.
Okay.
Yes, so they're all virgins that are.
So it's not like a virgin looking for like
someone experienced.
Yeah, it's to say like, are you? I want you to be my first.
No. This isn't that show. Maybe season 2, but no. This is literally it's a group of everybody there is a virgin.
And are they different ages?
They're roughly about the same age. I mean, it's not like you have like a 60-year-old and a 24-year-old.
Meaning all age groups are covered, like 20-year-olds, 40-year-olds, 60-year-olds.
It's because they all look like your typical like reality show. Mid-20s, early 30s, and pretty people.
And do you think it's real?
Listen, nowadays, you know what? After COVID, maybe people got scared of intimacy. I don't even know anymore.
But I love the premise. I would like to, because I haven't seen that before.
You know what? At first, when I first read it, I was kind of like, really? You know what it is to put it, to be all like, I'm going to find the person I'm going to have sex with. And that's not really the point of it, is they're finding someone who, if they decide to, that will be, that's their connection, right? Fair enough.
But it surprised you, or you were just intrigued?
Well, it surprised me that I was like, why would they do that? But then I thought, my pendulum swung the other way. And I was like, you know what? This is actually a really cute premise. Because here's the thing. So many times on these and I've never seen one of these Love Island whatever's games.
I saw one and I was hooked. I'm like, never again.
See, I've never seen that. I've never seen Temptation Island. I've never seen any of those things. I've never seen any of those things.
All that.
But what I gather from them is that basically it's always about like, even The Bachelor, right? Like when they have like I've never seen the show, but I know they have like the one night where they spend together in the room or together. The overnight date is what they call it. Thank you. The overnight date. Thank you. And it's like there's always just this implication of sex having to happen in some form on all these shows, right?
Of course.
But not with this one. With this one, the implication is that like I might have sex with you, but that's not what's going to happen necessarily. I mean, I'm assuming that's not necessarily what is expected to happen during the course of the show.
Okay, but hold on. I mean,
they're not.
Am I missing something? Because the name of the show is "Will You Be My First?"
Are You My First? Right, but they're not. But the point of the show is not to catch them having sex while they're on the island or whatever.
But that's what they want.
But I don't think that's what it. But that's not the objective. I think the objective is a little more wholesome than that. I really do.
Really, with that title?
Well, because listen. If you've waited until you're in your mid-20s to have sex, you can hold out a little longer.
But you don't. I don't know because I haven't seen the show.
That's the problem.
But I'm saying maybe in one of those dates, it could be like, "Are you my first?" And then they can have an overnight, and they could, do the bang bang.
I mean, I guess that could happen too. But what I'm saying is, like, it's not unlike, for instance, Love Island. I've never seen an episode of Love Island, but I'm pretty sure that by the end of it, it just ends with all of them getting screened for STDs, right? Like that's just, because at that point they've all just fucked.
No, oh my god, no. I would say that maybe like 30% of them do.
Okay, but right with this show, I think,
or even less.
I think its heart is in a different place, is what I'm saying. I don't think this is there with the goal of like, we know these people are going to hook up. I think it's trying to be more chaste. And look, I understand that the bar is very low for reality TV, so pure and chaste might be different.
I'm not being rude. I'm just.
I'm asking my friend. I figure you're
what's
looking
the name
up.
Of the show?
Are You My First?
Okay. I'm going to ask my friend.
Are You My First? Yes. And also, I will say, I think there's something. And look, Lord knows I'm not one to sex shame. I'm very sex positive across the board, but I also think there's something nice about these people coming out and not being ashamed about the fact that they're virgins for their own reasons, right? Because so many times, especially with young women, we're taught to be sexualized, and look, we're inherently sexual creatures, all of that. But I think the fact that they are coming out and being proud about, like, look, I'm a virgin, that's my choice, and you're building a show around that, and you're not having it be that they're there and then. Kind of like a Temptation Island, right? Where you're not going to have like the virgins and the non-virgins, and the goal is for the non-virgins to try to get them to have.
They're all on the same playing field.
They're all on the same playing field. I think that's. I don't know. It seems nice as pure as reality TV can get these days.
I was doing research to your point.
Yeah.
So I was asking on the Hulu show, Are You My First? Do they actually have sex at the end? I was asking my assistant Chad.
It's a big old orgy at the end.
Yeah. It says, I couldn't find any reliable source that confirms Are You My First ends with a sex scene. That's not really what I wanted to know.
No, that wasn't what you asked for.
The show is a reality show featuring people who are virgins. If you like, I can check recaps of the episode summaries. Yes, do it.
Let's see.
I want to know if like...
So apparently people did, become couples.
I want to know if they had sex.
That's what I'm okay. The season 1 finale ended in 2 couples solidifying their romance, but no swiping of V cards.
I'm sorry, but you lost me. What was swiping of V cards? What does that mean?
Your V card is your virgin card.
Oh, I didn't even know that was a name.
Yeah,
V card?
Yeah. A V card, yeah.
I haven't had one of those.
Yeah.
A V card? Is that what they called them when we were younger? Well, a V card?
Yeah. I mean, I've heard V card since like my late teens.
I have never heard that.
Yeah, it's been around forever.
Oh my God. So I'm either old.
This isn't like a TikTok thing.
I'm either a lot older than you or just ignorant.
No,
or stupid.
Even like in movies
or
like the 80s.
The V card.
Okay, here, wait. Here we go. So there's a quote there's 2 hosts on the show. One is called Caitlin, the other one's Colton. So we really pushed them out of their comfort zone, Caitlin said on the show before Colton joked, we have done everything except guided in at this point. Caitlin then asked if they failed, quote unquote, because no one had sex on the show.
So the answer is no.
They did not have sex on the show, which again, That's my thing is, yes, look, would the producers have loved to have captured someone, being deflowered? Yes, perfect.
That word deflowered.
I'm pulling out all the euphemisms.
Deflowered.
They would have. But again, that's why I just don't think that was the intent of the show at its heart. Maybe I'm wrong.
No, I get it. I'm still on deflowered. I think everyone that I know has been deflowered.
Everyone deflowered.
Deflowered, yeah.
The people I don't know got any mulch.
Yeah, I don't know anyone who hasn't been deflowered in one way or another.
I know one person.
Yeah, I don't. I don't know anyone.
I know one person.
They've been flowered many times.
Would it be fair to say that their garden has been plowed?
Yes, but to each his own. Whatever makes you happy. That's great. An unrelated topic. Right?
All right, I'm gonna save your unrelated.
That's again.
I'm gonna save your unrelated so we can go.
You know what it is? It's a trend. Every time I'm gonna say something, let's go to commercial. Wow.
We'll be right back. Hey, Pero Primos, we love our pets.
But we don't love the pet overpopulation crisis we're currently facing. That's why, during Adopt a Shelter Dog Month, we're teaming up with Miami-Dade Animal Services to remind you of the many ways you can help make a difference. You can do your part by making sure your pet is vaccinated, microchipped, and sterilized, all services that Miami-Dade Animal Services provides at a low cost. And if you're looking to bring a new pet into your family, stop by the shelter or join the annual Mega Puptoberfest on Saturday, October 18th. This exciting event features adoptable cats and dogs, plus vendors, food trucks, and fun activities for the whole family. Not ready to adopt but still want to help? Consider opening your home temporarily through the foster program, which gives pets a much-needed break from the shelter. Thanks to people adopting and fostering, Miami-Dade Animal Services has saved over 90% of the cats and dogs in their care over the last 10 years. So do your part to help reduce pet overpopulation. For more information, visit miamidade.gov/animals and follow @AdoptMiamiPets on social media.
All right, now we're back from the flower show.
With the deflowering.
From the deflowering at the flower show.
The deflowered.
The deflowered. And now, Roger, I'm sorry. I know I keep interrupting you when we got to go to commercial, but
it's funny because that's okay. I forgive you because on this podcast, since the layout is different for me, I'm really never sure what to look at because when I don't know at what point I know that's my camera. Yes, listen to me, follow me. Like I know that's my camera. I know that's your camera, and I know that's a 3-shot. Okay, but I don't know when we're talking whether they automatically punch us up on the 3-way cam. Never mind. You know what I mean? It's like sometimes I'm here, but if you're speaking, I'm sure he's gonna.
Okay. Got it.
That one for us, that one for me, that one for you. Okay. Anyhow, in my mind, it's like whatever. Doesn't make sense.
It's okay. You don't have transitions. It's fine.
I don't have transitions. Now you understand that. Let me be quiet. I was thinking this morning, I don't know why I came across this. Maybe everyone knows about this, but I didn't. I didn't know that you could actually buy homes on Amazon. Did you know that?
Yes.
I didn't know that. There's a freaking home.
I've never looked it up, but yes.
There's a home you can buy on Amazon for $7,999.
Okay, pero espérate. Is it like one of those tiny homes where you can smell everybody's farts?
No, es una casa en Coco Plum. Yes. Yes. No, it's a Coco Plum home, for $7,999. Yeah, it's a tiny home. But this tiny home has what does it come with? It has 3 bedrooms, 1 kitchen, 1 bathroom.
That's not that tiny.
Customizable mobile container. Okay, look, I took some pictures because I'm gonna
because when I say tiny home, do you remember a couple years ago when that was the rage? Yes. That it was like that thing that it was like
not for me.
The dining room, the kitchen, the bedroom, the bathroom, and the garage was all the same place.
Yes. Yeah. It's like a freaking container.
Yeah, basically it was.
But I took that's what it looks like.
No, but that's like a nice. It's almost like a mobile home,
right?
But, I mean, for 70.
Okay, I'm listening for our listeners. They're not going to be able to see this.
For $8,000, that's pretty good layout. I mean, how many square feet does it say?
72 meters. I don't know what that means. 200 and something.
We're American. We don't know.
Let me ask my assistant.
I don't know. Ask Eric.
Convert 72 meters into feet.
It's like, Eric, what does this mean? I don't know. Tell it to me in like football fields.
Eric would be like, I'm eating with my friends. Leave me alone. She didn't understand me. Okay, convert 72 meters into feet, please.
I like how you're polite.
Well, because I can be pesado también. I could bring out the Pesadito Energy.
T-shirt.
Okay, it's 236.
Okay, so it's like an apartment.
Ishmael, what do you mean an apartment? Are you crazy? Ishmael, I live in a tiny apartment and it's like 700 square feet.
You're right.
Tiny.
Yeah, no, I'm thinking about my apartment. Yeah, no, never mind. It's bigger than that. Listen, I'm
so anyhow, that's what it looks like. The kitchen.
I mean, listen, for $8,000, right? For $8,000, that's not bad. I mean,
it's probably like a shed, more like a shed.
It's like that's what I'm saying. It's like a mobile home type of scenario.
I tell you, like a container. Right?
Like a shipping container.
Like a shipping container 3, right?
Yeah.
So I was like, I didn't know you could do that.
Yeah.
No, wait. So then I went into Amazon.
¿Y dónde pones esa casa? Porque el terreno es lo que te...
Bueno, you need a terreno. You could put it somewhere like, I guess, in Hialeah, where it's allowed. It's allowed. No shame to Hialeah because I'm from Westchester.
I didn't even think about that. Like, do you have to get like a contractor license or something?
That's above my pay grade.
Because you have to put tubería and stuff. I mean...
Well... Yeah,
no, but I'm saying what are the logistics of that?
No, you're right. I'm not sure, but anyhow, I went into Amazon and I was like, yeah, you can order that. You can order a house on Amazon, a freaking house on Amazon for you're gonna yawn.
I was not gonna yawn. I'm listening intently.
Oh my god, he's gonna yawn.
Well, now I am because you're calling me out on it.
He's like, anyhow. So they have so they have other homes for like $20,000, $30,000, $40,000 that you can buy on freaking Amazon.
You know what that would be good for is like if you have like land, let's say in the middle of like North Carolina somewhere, and you buy one of those houses, y lo pones ahí en un 2x3.
No, if you can buy land in North Carolina, you want a nice house, not a freaking shipping container.
Okay, but maybe you inherited land. I'm trying to find a reason that you would do this.
It's great if you have relatives from Cuba who haven't been deported yet and they're living in your house for a few months. That would be a...
Own Airbnb. You can put it in the back. Si tienes un terreno grande, you have a nice pool area, you put that behind the Airbnb.
We don't have good homes. I'm looking at them. I'm looking them up here. $12,100. No. Oh, mira, you see 79. 7,999.
Okay, so $8,000.
That is, well, I don't know. We have bad reception here. But yeah.
No, but listen, I will say, it's a nice alternative to be able to find a house like that. But the problem is finding the terreno. Because nowadays when you buy a house, even if you knock the house down, you're going to pay the $500,000. You know what I mean? Or whatever it is for...
Yeah, you need a lot.
That's what I'm saying. You need the lot. So, even if you buy the lot and you vas a comprar un terreno con una casa para derrumbarlo, para poner una casa de $8,000.
Unless you have a terreno and you have the space in the backyard, you don't want to build a house,
That's good for people who have actually maybe down south in Homestead, people who have these big farms, all the acreage.
Yeah.
And to your point, they're okay, they have maybe an elderly parent. Mm-hmm. So it's you know what? I don't want them to live with me in the house because they're a pain in the ass.
Junto pero no revuelto.
Right. So I'm going to make la casita
aparte,
20, 100 feet away that I can get to in case something happens. Y ahí puede, la cheche tiene su propia entrada. Y,
la cheche.
Yeah.
Who's la cheche? I've never heard of that.
The HHH, the home health, what is it? Home health something.
HHH?
So it's called HHH, right? It's abbreviated as HHH. It's home health. No sé qué what the last H is for, okay? It's through Medicare. It's la señora or el señor.
Que viene y te ayuda.
Que viene y te ayuda a los padres. Pero todos estos cubanos, they refer to it as la cheche.
Oh, I've never heard
because
of that.
HHH, so la cheche.
Because I know HHV.
What is HHV? Home.
Excuse me. No, I'm not sure what it is, but it's an Asian channel that I listen to, that I see. It's an Asian. I think I've talked about this. It's an Asian channel that I watch every night. It's
decidedly
great.
Not the same thing as HHH.
I think it's by Saigon, because sometimes, like last night, for example, when I watch something that's, I like to watch lighthearted stuff, right? Mm-hmm. Before I go to sleep, I've talked about the hair weaving and all that.
The pimples.
Yeah, but this is pimples, but at another level because
they're almost cis.
Yes, but then they do a little laser at the end to help you with it. But this one is really bad cases. It's not just a little pimple or what's it called? When it's big, not a cyst, whatever.
Oh my God. I feel like I know where you're.
Lipoma.
Lipoma.
It's not a lipoma.
Thank you, Dr. Pimple Popper.
They're not lipomas, but it's like, have you ever seen someone with a face that's very, very flared and very infected and very red? Mm-hmm. Okay, you're like, oh my God. So by now I know when it's kind of like pink, I know that when they go in, it's gonna be like pus and blood, right? When it's kind of light, it's just a little bit of pus. And then there are others, cuando está yellow, it's just the pus by itself. So I see these chinitos and I feel so bad because I'm like, my God, they must be in so much pain, but they never react. Le están acabando la cara.
They're just...
However, last night in the HHV, I was watching and there was this guy and then my favorite part now is that they translate it because all I hear is,
you don't know what they're saying.
But I'm there, I'm like, That's great. I love it. Like, I great. I love it.
You didn't need
Even Ray.
You didn't need the translation.
I don't need them. But even Eric sometimes now, who's always criticized us, sometimes he'll start looking. I'm like, why are you looking at it? Why are you looking at it? Why are you looking at it? Because you've always criticized him. Why are you looking at it? He's like, I just can't imagine that people could do that. And he stays looking at it. He's like with his iPad, and he's like literally like that. And then so last night, it was the first time that I saw someone that was complaining. He was like, ow, 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 ow. And it was like little volcanoes everywhere,
that's gotta be painful.
everywhere. But then they show the before and after, like in some of them, and you see how much they have improved. It's like night and day. All these, the majority of these are very young, like teenagers. But I find that so soothing, so relaxing. And the reason I know it's HHV is because when I first saw it, I thought it was HIV. And then I was like, what is this? And then when I looked at it, it wasn't HIV, it was HHV clinic.
Okay.
So I wanted to share that with you. Sorry, but
That was wonderful.
I urge you to like look at them late at night. Oh, I know the reason I mentioned that is because I'm watching this new series called Monster, not Monsters.
Oh, with Ed Gein?
Yes, Monster.
Monster Ed Gein.
And when I first saw the first episode, I was like, oh my God, it was like 1 a.m. I was like, this is some heavy duty,
Shit, yeah.
Right.
You can say it, or
so,
I'll say it for you.
So I was like, you're going to do that for now.
yes.
Some heavy duty.
Shit.
So I was like, shit. I got to watch something more light to go to sleep. And then I went into that. But they last between 20 and 25 minutes, sometimes even 30 minutes. And sometimes I do 2 or 3.
That long?
So sometimes it's like
so
2 in the morning.
Watch the entire thing. Yikes.
Yeah, I love it.
Wow. I actually started watching Monster last night too.
Oh my God.
I enjoyed it, but my challenge with it is a little bit because I'm a huge true crime junkie. So I know the actual story of Ed Gein. And so when I'm watching it, I'm just like, okay, I know this is fictionalized. And this
didn't know.
And this is like I don't know how far did you get in? Episode 1. Okay, then I won't
don't
keep
tell
going.
me anything.
Yeah. But it's well done, it's well acted and everything, but it's just a little like I don't know what they're trying. I know what they're trying to tell us by I got to like episode 4. I understand the route they're going, but it's a little like heavy-handed for me. And I would have just preferred that they just do a straight through telling of what made him who he is.
But if you watch, for example, Monsters, all of it is made up.
With the Menendez brothers.
Yeah.
Oh no! But for me, it's not about the dialogue. Obviously, the dialogue has to be made up. But I'm just saying there's certain elements, and again, you haven't seen the rest of the episodes, but there are certain elements. Like in one of the episodes, they show him as being responsible for something that he wasn't. That the police have said. They're like, we questioned him, we said no, he wasn't, and then you know what I mean. So things like that, where it's like I understand for narrative purposes, it's more interesting to weave it in there, and
But they should have left it out.
and just again, I understand where they're coming from, and what they tie it into. I can understand the dots that they're trying to connect as far as the bigger picture of the narrative they wanted to tell, but at the same time, I'm kind of like, wait, that doesn't ring a bell. Wait, I don't remember that part. And again, I understand that's also because I'm fascinated by like serial killers and stuff like that. So
I didn't know the story, and I did not know the actor, and I'm so glad that I didn't know.
he looks completely different.
Wow, yeah.
He looks completely
I didn't know
different.
who he was before. But
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, nice.
Yes,
I mean,
that first opening scene, right? Yeah, I get it.
Let's leave it at that.
I get it.
Let's leave it at that.
I get it. There's a little deflowering.
Oh my God. The show is going a different direction.
We have our off the rail shows. It hasn't happened since you've come on the show, but there have been episodes with me and Darian.
It hasn't cocaine.
Where we're like, no, that's what I'm saying. This is off the rail. This is our off the rails episode. Like sometimes
Lord
Darian and I
Jesus,
have done episodes where
how
like
many more things have we talked about?
we're like,
flowering,
what?
cocaine. Come on.
HHV,
HIV. You know,
all of it.
you have a long list.
I do have a long list, but I'm trying to think like, what should we end it on? Because I think I want to end it on something a little fun.
I hope so.
Something a little fun, just a little fun, not too fun. So recently I came across, and I'm looking it up now on my phone.
On your list.
On my list. Well, I have the list. Oh, here we go. All right. So I recently saw a posting about some baby names that are banned in the U.S. Okay. So have you guys come across this? Is actually probably a couple months old. I had heard about it and then I finally saw it. So I am going to read to you. These are the banned baby names in the U.S. and some of them make sense and some of them make sense, but I'm just like, why? All right. So the first one, can't name your kid Adolf Hitler.
Wow, really? Who came up with that stupid list?
Number 2, Jesus Christ. You can name your kid Jesus. You just can't name him Jesus Christ.
Okay.
Number 3, Nutella.
Okay, because it's a...
I don't know. This is why I'm saying these are the ones where I'm like, why? Like who are these people that are just like, I want to, Nutella Smith.
Who came up with a list? Like this is a legit list?
This is a legit list of names that are banned.
By whom?
But in the US, I don't know. I guess maybe you literally cannot put it on a birth certificate.
So if I have a child, I can be like, I want him to be named Nutella.
You cannot.
Okay.
You can't.
I would like to know, like, in that.
Yeah,
I mean, Hitler and
Jesus Christ, I get it. But like Nutella is one of the ones where I'm like, eh. Number 4 is the @ symbol.
You can't.
You cannot. You cannot name your child at Borges.
But Prince was like it. No.
Well, but that was a symbol, and that was like I don't think that was legally binding. Like I don't think he would sign documents with that thing.
Okay.
Then exclamation point. You can't name your kid exclamation point.
Yeah, people have a lot of time on their hands.
You can't name your kid 1069. 1069. I don't know why 1069. Why not 1068? Why not 1070?
My God, who comes up with this crap?
Then the next couple of ones are kind of, I get it. You can't name your kid King, Queen, Majesty, Prince, or Princess, which I call shenanigans on Prince because unless this is recent that they banned it. But I mean, we had Prince and isn't one of Michael Jackson's kids named Prince también? So
wait, tell me the last 4 again.
King, Queen, Majesty, Prince, and Princess.
Such a crock of
shit.
Yeah.
The Roman numeral for 3. So you can name your kid.
Okay, how long is the list?
It's only 2 more.
Damn, they have a lot of time on their hands.
And then the last 2 are Santa Claus and Messiah.
This is one of the stupidest things I've ever heard in my life. Wow. Who came up with a list? I'm writing to know.
That is what I don't know. That is what I don't know. And I was like, some of these make sense, right? Like, okay, Hitler, Jesus Christ, Santa Claus, fine. I'll give you those. I'll give you those.
Jesus and Santa, but excuse me, Jesus and
Hitler.
But if I want to be called Santa, why not?
I think that notice that you can't be called Santa Claus. So technically, they can call you Santa Miguel Borge, but you can't be Santa Claus Borge.
Okay. I mean, is it because somebody patented or like has?
That's what I don't understand because I don't think Santa Claus is trademarked. I mean, look at how many things every Christmas come out with Santa all over it. You know what I mean?
Wow.
That's why it doesn't. The one that threw me off the most was Nutella.
Yeah, I feel enlightened by this. No.
Also, I told you it was going to be something light and silly and
no. I mean, I think it's. I'm glad that you brought it up, but I'm saying now I think it's so stupid
that somebody took the time to put it together. Yeah, absolutely. What is a name that you would ban? Like, what name are you just sick and tired of hearing?
Like,
forget about insulting any of your listener or whatever. What's a name that you're just like, I'm
honestly,
done?
like just Lyces, just Naces, just
all of those names.
Yeah, like they're not my favorite. They're not my favorite.
Is that because that was the naming convention of the Descarado date you had
because all of those names,
last week?
No. I've come to terms with that. No, because all those names are names that are from like Americanized, from like Yuznavi. I worked with a Yuznavi actually. I used to work with a Yuznavi who's now on Channel 51. Yuznavi. Okay. So now he changed it to Yuznavi Eduardo because it's like people
call him Eddie.
People still call him Yuznavi.
Oh, really? Yeah. Okay, because usually when people if you're adding a name, it's usually you're like, hey, my friends call me Eddie. Don't worry with Yuznavi.
But maybe I'll get rid of like the name Roberta.
Roberta.
I hated that name. Or another name that I hate is Brunhilde.
Who the hell's being named Brunhilde these days?
I remember when
what are you hanging out with German
when I was in high
opera
school,
singers?
there was a teacher named Brunhilde, and I hated that name, Brunhilde y Roberta. some of the names that I hate the most: Brunhilda y Roberta. I would get rid of
Brunhilda.
I mean, imagine, like, it doesn't sound pretty. Hi, I want to introduce you to Roberta.
Well, but at least Roberta, you can get away with calling her Bobby.
But
you can't. There's no way out of Brunhilda.
Brunhilda.
There's no way out of
Qué bonita
Brunhilda.
la niña. Y mira Brunhilda. Mira qué linda Roberta. It doesn't sound pretty. I mean, I'm sorry. If there are any listeners named Brunhilda and Roberta, I'm sure you're lovely. But
We've lost all of our German listeners named Brunhilda now.
Brunhilda and Roberta. Yeah, I will get rid of those. And in Spanish, in male names, I can't think of anything. Maybe another one, maybe Clotilde. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, but to me that's not like that's just an old style name. Like you don't hear that name anymore. To be like, I mean, generally speaking,
Okay.
right? I mean,
Yeah,
when
those
was the
are-
last time you ran into a Clotilde under the
I
age of
haven't.
70?
No, but you're right. But those are the names that popped in my
Popped in my head.
popped in my head. Thank you.
How about you, Junior? Are there any names that you're just like, no, I'm not a fan?
I think the Yuri Laris and the Yuri Mari Booties and the
Just laces.
and the Yusleisi, it's a little extensive. And also all the people in Miami that are naming their kids like McKenna or Mackenzie or I don't know, these names, and then you have their abuelos now being maquillaje, ven acá, ¿cómo se llama?
Yeah.
No sé. So,
Yeah, there should never be like an Ainsley Rodriguez.
no.
Yeah.
No.
Right. Yeah.
How about you? Did you come up with one?
I didn't come up with one. I don't know that I have any offhand necessarily. They're just names that don't bother me, but like, look, I could, if I never hear anybody ever named Chad again, I'd be okay.
Speaking of names, did we mention Darian? Because he's going to give us.
Is that the name you don't want ever said
No,
again?
I love Darian. No, but we didn't mention him today.
Well, Junior did.
I mentioned him a
Junior
part of the
did.
weekend. I gave him his shout out as I always do. So once
Forgot about
again,
it.
shout out to Darian DJ. Now
Because-
you can take it from there, and there's a nice little transition right to.
Because what
Hello,
I'm
Tony.
taking from this is that Junior loves your cousin more than you do.
That
It's
he's
really
entitled to. Listen,
is
like
the bottom line.
Listen, Gabriel, my nephew, who I love dearly, I think he loves Eric more than I do. Excuse me, 3, 2,
More
1.
than he loves Eric
Came
more
out
than you.
terrible. I think Gabriel loves Eric more than me.
Okay.
I think he loves me like a 10, and I think he loves Eric maybe like a 10.1.
Okay.
And there's something that you can't deny about it. He sees him and he's like, and I always ask him, he's like, "Dude, it's hard for me to say." So I'm okay.
You put him on the spot.
Oh yeah, I do that all the time to make him feel uncomfortable. He's like, "Tio, I don't know, one time he used to be like, no. At one point he used to say, no, but we're blood, Tio, so I love you more. But then that's it. When he has Eric in frente, he'll be like, I'm sorry, Tio, but I love you both.
Aw.
So my point to that is that as long as I am loved, it's okay.
Absolutely.
So I expect him to love you more because he's known you for many years. So I'm assuming, no?
What?
Junior?
No, we've known each other for about a year.
Oh.
Actually, is our anniversary coming up, Junior?
Oh, then I take that
I
back.
think it's this month.
This month,
October.
right?
Then I
believe
take-
so.
I take that back. You might be right.
Yep.
No, just kidding.
Just saying. Just putting it out there.
Yeah, I think the launch was.
En estos días, no?
Well, the launch was at the end of August.
Oh shit.
The launch party, but then the launch of the network and the shows and stuff like that was in October.
It has to be around now because we did the Halloween episode last year,
Yeah.
and that was on video. So I mean, we were
Yeah,
already.
yeah.
You guys should know that, coño.
We should.
Yeah, no. So
I mean, it's easy enough to look up on YouTube, but
it's
fire.
coming up. This month would make a year
yeah.
of Pero Let Me Tell You on Cultura Talks and Cultura Talks entirely as a network,
Yeah.
because Cultura Media House, that launch was in August.
End of August. Yeah.
End of August into September. So
Wow.
yeah, a year here. So
Dang.
gracias por todo, gracias por todo, gracias por todo.
Mi
Well,
público.
you know what? We're gonna take a quick break. Gonna come back with our last cafecitos, but also I'm gonna use this opportunity to look up and see if I can find when the
Yes.
first video
You should
ran.
know.
We started this podcast 8 years ago with one goal: be our authentic selves and make sure our culture was always front and center. It's not always easy, But nobody ever said being bold was easy. And for over 100 years, no café has known that better than Café La Llave. It takes a certain level of bold to unapologetically keep your culture alive. Pero let me tell you, Café La Llave is doing just that. So when you're being true to who you are and hustling to achieve your dreams, of course you're enjoying Café La Llave Cafecito. After all, it's brewed bold for the bold.
And we're back. All right. So before we go into our last cafecitos, actually, like I said during the break, I was actually going to look it up, and I did. Junior, this week, 10/11, October 11th is the date of our first video podcast. So happy anniversary to you, sir.
To all of you.
Well, yeah, but he's here, and I honestly, we've said this many times before. We could not do this without you. Thank you so much. Also to Cultura Media House and to Darian, of course. Because it takes a village, but it's been a year, dude.
Happy year. Happy year. Love you for free here at Cultura and Cultura Talks across the board. But
and don't think I didn't get you anything. The first year anniversary is paper. So here's a napkin from Café La Llave.
That was heartfelt.
To quote one of my favorite people ever, merci beaucoup.
There you go.
Yeah, I was quoting Eric there.
Rico Denav. That's his last name.
But I will say this: it's been a year, but I say this with all honesty and truth. It feels like longer in the best way possible. So, happy anniversary, sir!
Happy anniversary. We're like the Golden Girls out here, the new age Golden Girls aquí in the 305.
Yes, but we couldn't do this without you. So thank you for that, man.
Well, this show doesn't exist without you. And again, a DJ.
That's right.
One more time to Darian. We miss you, and happy year to Darian as well.
That's amazing.
And all the Pero Primos and Primas out there.
Right.
Yeah, who've joined us since we started doing video. Because we had our OG Pero Primos, and then we have the Pero Primos who came in with video.
That's awesome. Yeah. Not everyone can say that.
It's crazy. 8 years of doing this show.
I remember when you guys started. No. Remember when you did that little skit?
Oh yeah,
Laverne and Shirley.
Yep. And now every year we've painted ourselves in a corner because we're like, shit, what show are we gonna do next year? Oh my God. And it gets harder and harder to do because it's like there's only two of us and we got to do two.
Just go to Netflix and see what's hot. The monsters.
I think, and I'm gonna push for this one. I think that for next year, because Junior is, let's face it, he is the third part of Pero Let Me Tell You. Mm-hmm. I think we should do Three's Company.
Oh, okay.
I think we could do Three's Company. I will let Junior have first pick.
Does he even know what that is?
Which? Oh, Junior.
He's a different generation.
No, Junior knows Three's Company.
Come and knock on my door. Come and knock on my door. I'll be waiting for you.
Never lets me down. Where the kisses are hers and his. Three's Company too. And the beauty of Three's Company is that there's three different openings. So you don't know which one we would do if we did do it.
Really?
Yep. There was the original opening with when the show first started. Then there was the opening still with Suzanne Summers where they were at the carnival. And then there was the opening after Suzanne Summers left, which was at the zoo.
I don't remember any of that.
Yeah. Which I think if we do it, I totally want to do the one at the zoo just because, we could go to Zoo Miami and Zoo Miami reach out to us.
I love that. I can't wait to see it.
Yeah, so we'll see. We'll see if it happens. Also, although if I can't, can I be whichever one had the short shorts?
Oh, that was already happening. So
yeah, exactly.
next.
Great. All right, cool.
Does this happen with your parents?
Just claiming.
They just keep sending you stuff and pictures and more pictures and
CBA, saludos a CBA.
Like sending me a picture of a car that looks destroyed.
But why?
I don't know. And then another
¿Tú estás metido a
picture.
chapitería?
Another picture, and then her being measured with my. It's like this is tough.
No, from my parents, I just get random pictures of the boys of my nephews. So it's like, we went out to dinner. Here's a picture of everybody.
My mom texts
I thought that was why she's sending you the
stuff.
kids' homework.
She
She texts you Facebook stuff, like she'll screenshot it and text it to you?
No, she'll send me the link from Facebook. Instead of sharing it on Facebook, she'll send me Facebook links through text messages of bedazzled angels with live, love, laugh quotes and stuff like that. And then the other, mi hijo es el primer amigo que he tenido, y mi amigo por siempre, siempre te querrá, mi hijo favorito y único. What? Okay.
Yeah. Thank you.
And all on Facebook.
We all can relate to a certain extent.
We're in a group chat with all our moms here.
We are.
Silvia,
Can you imagine?
Oh, my mom's going to be now even a bigger fan.
Listen, we talk about your mom a lot on this show.
Yeah, she's a fan.
We do. She's a fan. She's a staple of the show. All right. So, as we said, Las Cafecitos. So, do you want to go first?
I hope we don't have the same one.
I doubt it.
Yeah?
Yep.
Well, my last cafecito goes to Gloria Estefan. You know why? Have you seen it online?
I have not. But,
it was El Día de la Hispanidad in Madrid, right? And she was a headliner.
Okay.
And there were over 350,000 people there watching her. It was amazing. She went back and she was celebrating 50 years of her career. And she sang some of the most popular and famous songs. And the energy that you saw there of everyone who was on the streets just cheering her on was incredible. She sounded amazing. Emilio was there. Lily was there. And then and there was a section too that her daughter, Emily, was also performing. And Emily is an amazing talent.
She is tremenda percussionist.
I was in her grandmother's. Another day I'll tell you the story. But I was at her grandmother's house, Gloria's house once. It was just me and Gloria's mom. And then Gloria came and Emily came. And Emily sat with me for like 5, 10, 15 minutes. And she was explaining to me stuff about like music and technicality and notes. And I was like, my God, this woman knows her.
Her shit.
Yeah. And it was great to see them, thriving and doing amazing on the stage and being cheered on by hundreds of thousands of people. So my last cafecitos to her, I was very proud of her and all of them for what they're trailblazers, what they were able to do. And 20, 30, 40 years later to still go out on a stage and have people adore you. And
care that much.
Yeah. Care that much, adore you, sing, dance to all your famous songs. It's wonderful. It's an indication of what they've done and how well it was received throughout all these years. So hooray for them. So my last cafecito is to the Estefans and the family.
Absolutely fantastic. I will say this, guys, if you have a chance, I know that Emily's album is on Spotify. Check it out. You will not be disappointed. She has 2 songs on it right now. I can't remember the names of them, but there's 2 songs on the album specifically that I love. I love. They're cool people. I mean, at this point, I've met Emily, I've met Naib several times, and like it's also a testament to her as a person that her kids are not. I mean, they were raised in the spotlight the entire time, and they're not off-putting human beings. You know what I mean? Like you meet them, and they're like they're nice, they're engaging, they're humble, they're personable as kids. I mean, they're not kids anymore.
No, but to your point, I asked Gloria that once, and I was like, "What did you do, or what did you tell them so that they come out normal?" She's like, "I never told them anything. We just, I guess, in a way, without knowing, led by example. They just kind of saw who we were and how we acted, and that's it. We were never like, you can't do this and you can't do that." Right. We led by example, and I was like, which is true. Yeah, they're the most normal people in the world. Naib I've only met once. But Emily, I've met a few times, and they're just normal. They're real. Yeah, down to earth.
It's funny for me. It's the opposite. I've met Emily once and Naib several times.
They're good people.
Yeah, good people. Well, it's funny that you brought Gloria and the Estefan crew as your last cafecito, because my last cafecito is actually Estefan adjacent.
Okay.
Funny enough. So we've given before on this show, we've given props to, and he's been on the show, and I'm actually trying to coordinate again to have him come on, Robbie Elias. I don't know if you are familiar with Robbie Elias. He is Miami's king of pop, and he actually is currently touring with Gloria and singing backup for her in that performance.
The name sounds familiar.
If you see him, lo conoce, I'm sure. And he's a fantastic singer in his own right. I've loved his music for forever and ever and ever again. He's been on the show a couple times, and every time he releases a new song, I'm just in awe of his talent. And he recently, he just recently became part of, I think, like Warner Music Spain. Like the publishing arm and all of that. And he released a cover of George Michael's Careless Whisper.
Oh, I would love to listen to that.
It is fantastic. Like I told him, I'm like, you modernized it while it still sounds like, you recognize it's Careless Whisper, but you modernized it. You made it a little more up tempo, but not it's not like a club banger. Like, it's just, he threaded the needle so perfectly. And Robbie, as always, your voice sounded flawless.
That's wonderful.
And he's just one of these people who I've, again, even before I met him, I remember, I've said the story to him and on the show. I remember there was a place called Last Call in downtown. And I remember just literally going in there one time, it was a bar, and he was performing and just listening to him sing. And I was just like, who is this person? Like, I cannot get enough of his voice. It's just, he's got presence. He's got talent.
Good for him.
And, now here we are. And occasionally we just text each other for no reason. Robbie, your Robbie Elias' cover of Careless Whisper. Speaking of Spotify, go check it out on all of the platforms. It is very, 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 very good.
I want to check it out. Well said.
So, excuse me. So that brings us to the episode, the end of episode 360. It's 364, right? Is that what I said at the beginning of the episode?
I'm not correcting you anymore.
I forget
It's
things.
up to you. Happy 1 year.
I would like to say something.
Coño, really, after después de un año, yeah, that's it. You tossed me to the wolves. All right, fine, be that way.
But I would like to say,
Paca prenda.
May I say something?
It is 364. Yeah.
I just wanted to say that I'm going to give you props for not yawning repeatedly like you have in every episode. So I guess a cafecito.
I win.
Is a café la
It's
llave.
café la llave.
So
Café la llave.
it worked. It keeps
works.
you up.
You see,
Good.
café
So,
la llave. It
so I
gives you that energy.
appreciate that. I appreciate that you weren't yawning. Last time it was like 4 times, I think.
Maybe more.
Maybe more. I'm being
Maybe more.
polite.
You're being nice.
So good.
Yes.
This time café la llave worked.
Yeah, see, there you go. And it's perfect for when you're hosting a podcast or just starting your day.
There you go.
All right, episode 364 has come to a close. We hope you listened, laughed, and learned. And as always, do not forget your pastelito, your croqueta, and your cafecito. And come back next week, guys. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you then. Bye.